we're back. Thank you for coming to the Critics Clinic for your prescription for all things movie and entertainment. As always, first, please click that button below, subscribe, like, comment to this video. Do it to my other videos if you have time. I wanted to come talk to you about a movie called Love Hurts. I just saw a pre-screening for it. It's being touted as this Valentine's Day season's movie, romantic comedy mixed with action, a bit bloody, a bit gory. Not sure how romantic it was. We'll get into that. As always, if you don't want any spoilers, I'll put the time below to actually skip to get to my prescription and my honest review. The movie stars Ke Huy Quan. You guys may remember him from Everything Everywhere All at Once. He won a ton of awards during award season during that movie's run with Michelle Yeoh. He's back in this movie playing a character called Marvin Gable. Also stars Ariana DeBose. You may remember her as the voice of Asha in Wish, or some of you may not since no one saw it. Don't believe the haters. Great movie. Go watch it. Not why we're here. Anyway, Ke Huy's character, Marvin, is a real estate agent who makes a big sale, comes into the office, is very excited. His assistant, played by Anna Lee, you may remember, from America's Next Top Model, who I was excited to see them in this role, now going by Leo, actually, excited to see them, hands him a letter that says, "I'm back." It's like a little romantic heart letter, and he gets really, scared, runs into his office. In his office is this hitman who's trying to kill him. They fight, and you quickly realize that Marvin is a martial arts expert. They're fighting with knives, and he hits him and knocks the guy out, runs out of the office. He gets this award from his boss, takes his boss's car, and then the movie pretty much proceeds to go on a goose chase of him trying to find Ariana DeBose's character, his name is Rose, and you find out that his brother, Ke Huy's character, his name is Knuckles, runs this crime syndicate and is out to get Rose because apparently Rose had set him up and stolen $4 million in the past, and Rose was supposed to be dead because Ke Huy's character was actually supposed to kill Rose, but instead he'd fallen in love with her and took her out to the desert, released her, and told her to get lost and never be found again so that she could live. But she does not want that. She comes back into town and finds him and says, hiding is not living. That's kind of the theme of this movie. So she wants to break free from being chased by this crime syndicate. So she formulates a plan to find this crime syndicate's accountant who had pinned all of the heist on her, finds him, sets him up. Again, it's a whole roundabout movie of kind of chasing and action, and they're kind of trying to kill each other throughout the entire movie. There's actually one funny scene where Anna Lee, or now Leo's character, falls for the initial hitman that tried to kill Ke Huy's character in his office, and they fall in love through poetry and through murder. It's very interesting. It's a very quirky movie overall. In the end, they all kind of come to a head. So you have Marshawn Lynch's character, you have a couple of other characters, you have Ke Huy Quan's character. They're all kind of in the house that he's trying to sell, and they're all trying to fight each other. Eventually, he escapes, get to where his brother is at this bar type area where the crime syndicate's hideout is, along with Ariana DeBose's character, and they eventually kill the brother, and eventually they're set free. So the entire movie centers around them trying to kill off this crime syndicate so they can be free to live their lives, because he doesn't want to hide anymore. Ariana DeBose's character doesn't want to hide anymore, and that's pretty much the plot of the movie. So in terms of scoring this, using my 5-point system, I'm going to start with the cast and crew. The cast and crew can always make or break a movie, as you know. I would say from this standpoint, it was a pretty good cast and crew. Ke Huy Quan, again, there's just something about him that I really enjoy. He has an innocence, and he has it's hard to explain. He really has a likability factor that you either have it or you don't, and he 100% has it. Every movie he's done, you just like him. He's killing people in this movie left and right, and you just really enjoy him, and you're rooting for him. Ariana DeBose did a great job as well. I really enjoy her range. This is such a different role for her than she did with her Disney movies, and she did with other stuff in the past. She has just a really great range, and she did with West Side Story. So she definitely has the range. I enjoyed it. Someone who I thought was actually a really good standout and who's getting a lot of work recently is Marshawn Lynch. As you know, he used to be an ex-football player, and he's kind of made his way into acting. I thought he did an excellent job. He was hilarious. There was a lot of comedic relief. I thought Anna Lee, now Leo, who used to be on Top Model, I thought their character was also very funny. This very dry humor, very an Aubrey Plaza type character. I feel like she probably modeled herself after Aubrey Plaza. Very similar, just dry humor, but also very witty. So I'd say from a cast and crew standpoint, it's getting a 2 out of 2. Now, in terms of the plot, again, I tried to explain the plot, and I apologize if it was all over the place, or if you skipped it, you're just getting here now. The plot itself, it was actually pretty simplistic, but it was also very entertaining because there was a lot of action. It was really good action sequences. So I'd say from that standpoint, the plot, it was simple, but it really did the job. Like, is it going to make you just think about life in detail? No, it's not. So I'm going to probably give it a 1. In terms of the production value, just kind of the Wisconsin was where this movie took place. I thought overall it was believable. I actually saw it with my friend at the pre-screening, and I was like, is this how Wisconsin looks? I could move there. They have beautiful neighborhoods, just really nice houses, really nice scenery. I would say overall, like I said, the fight sequencing, the choreography, it was excellent. It was very entertaining. Blood was rushing while I was watching every kind of part where they were fighting. They were kind of going through all these scenes and destroying all these homes. I'd say from that standpoint, I'm going to give it a 2. So far we're doing pretty good. We're at a 5. Music right now, I would say the music was fun. It was fast paced. There were some interesting moments where they picked like poignant music when they were trying to show characters that loved each other, which was a little interesting. But I would say from that standpoint, I would give it a 1 out of 2. It was nothing spectacular, but again, didn't take away from the movie. So I'd say right now we're at a 6. We're doing good. Overall, how did I enjoy the movie? This was a later feature actually. It was one of those kind of late night pre-screenings. I was up the whole time. I could not look away. I was entertained. I laughed. There were actually touching moments. I cringed. Some of the fight scenes, some of the killing scenes. It was gory. It was entertaining. It was funny. It was all those things. I actually really enjoyed it. I would actually recommend everyone go see this movie when it comes out this weekend, but also it's a fun date movie to go see next weekend during the actual Valentine's Day weekend. So I would say from that standpoint, I would give it a 2 out of 2. So my prescription for this movie overall, it's going to be an 8 out of 10. It's definitely going to be one that you want to go see. I enjoyed it. I think the cast and crew was excellent. I feel like the plot was a bit all over the place, but it actually worked in this movie. It was a bit sporadic, but it was fun. It was enjoyable. It was entertaining. The production value was amazing. The choreography and the fight scenes, excellent. Ke Huy Quan, you need to do more movies like this because you can fight, sir. Or you're really good at following choreography. I'm not sure, but you did great. So like I said, prescription, 8 out of 10. Go see it. Let me know what you think below. When it does come out, if you enjoy it, if you hated it, if I missed anything, let me know. As always, subscribe to the page. All right, bye.